The Truth Girls.
Hi everyone, it's Truther Girl Sonia here. Let's talk about vaginas. But seriously, I want to talk about vaginas today for a change. There was an article in New York Post, vaginas absolutely need sex or they'll waste away, according to a study. Yes, apparently it is possible for a woman's vagina to become depressed if it doesn't get enough exercise. Oh, this is going to be so cringy. I don't know, why is it so cringy to talk about vaginas? I mean, I could talk about like noses or arms or fingers or really any part of the body, it would be okay. But then when you say vagina, it's like, ew, no. And yeah, men love vaginas and babies come out of them. And like half of the population has them, and yet for some reason it's cringy. I don't know why. But anyway, yes, there could be a painful condition that can leave you itching, even burning down there. And no, it's not an STD. It's a depressed vagina. That's what it is. It's a vaginal atrophy from having a depressed vagina, as in the vagina gets so depressed, it gets so sad that it just sort of shrinks up and like it just withers away. Like, you know, when you get depressed and you're like, oh, I wish I could just disappear. Well, it's like that's what your vagina is going through. It's like your vagina is trying to disappear because it's so miserable. Now, they do explain here that as women go through menopause, or for some other reason they're producing less estrogen, they can have a shrinking violet vagina and a dry one. But they say that the best thing for a sad, depressed, estrogen-deprived vagina is lots of exercise. In other words, sexercise. The key is the increased blood flow to your nether regions when you climax. It almost works like a workout down there. Of course, you see, some people say, I don't have a sex life because I don't have a partner. And then the article recommends that you make yourself your partner. I know that some people will not be on board with that, so that would be difficult. And I'm not trying to recommend that people practice anything that they don't feel comfortable practicing, but there is something I really want to tell you. Because like a lot of women maybe who have a partner, but they just don't feel like having sex. Sometimes women can have low sex drive, especially at certain times of the month and during menopause. Everybody knows as your hormones go down, your drive can go down. But I have a solution, and I'm really happy to share this with you because I know that, well, we all know that, you know, sometimes the man still has the drive and the woman doesn't. That can create a lot of tension in the relationship. I feel really weird talking about this anyway, but you know what? I've actually wanted to tell you this before anyway. I wanted an opportunity, so here's the opportunity, okay? And this might not work for everyone, but let's just say there is something that, okay, I don't want to get too personal, so I won't tell you how I know this. You can figure it out. There is an herb that acts as an aphrodisiac that actually works. You know, they have these pills like, oh, get her excited, or, oh, this is going to increase your sexual desire. And then you try it and it does absolutely nothing. Well, this one works. Well, at least for some people. Maybe you. And that's maca. Gelatinized maca powder, which I have some in my fridge, as you can probably imagine. I have a big bag of gelatinized maca powder in the fridge, and I was using it just to deal with menopause, like with hormone imbalance. But I discovered that the aphrodisiac side effect is very real. It's very amazing. And not only does it make you have more sexual desire, but I found that it has an amazing effect of just increasing your receptivity to pleasure and to touch in general. As in like appreciating hugs and cuddling, because I'm not a big cuddler. But then when I use maca regularly, I find that I'm able to cuddle. Surprise, surprise. And increasing your pleasure in experiences, even with other things like listening to music or dancing, stuff like that. So it just seems to make you more receptive to physical enjoyment, and including your marital relations. So I wanted to tell you about this because if you're a woman who's in a relationship and you just don't have the desire and it's becoming a real drag for you guys, And what are you going to do? Just, you know, do it because he wants it and then just pretend like you liked it, like often happens, right? That's kind of a drag for you, right? But maybe you'll find that maca works really well, and then you can actually enjoy your relations with your husband, because you're supposed to be enjoying them, right? It's supposed to be something fun. It's supposed to be like, yay, sex. And then for some reason, for a lot of women, it's like, oh no, I have to do this again. You know? Oh, but I love him, I'll do it. But you don't really enjoy it. And so I want to let you know that the maca may completely turn that around. I had some very surprising effects. Very pleasantly surprising effects from maca. And the other benefit is, as we see in this article, that your vajayjay is going to get some extras. Ah, the cringe, the cringe. I'm looking for like a cute name for it. I can't think of one right now, but anyway, whatever, your vagina. Anyway, what I was trying to say though, was that this will make your vagina very happy and give it lots of exercise, and then you may not have these problems at all, like the drying and the itching and the burning. Anyway, enough cringy talk here about vaginas and sex and stuff. So I hope that information is useful to you, and that you enjoy yourself with your husband, and that your vagina has a wonderful workout and doesn't get depressed and doesn't cause you any problems. And that's it. I hope this is useful to you. So thanks for giving me a thumbs up. Thank you for your support on Patreon. And thanks for listening to me. And I'll see you next time.